Days away from the big game. Going to find out who's going to win, who's going to be the next Super Bowl champion. And one guy that could be a Super Bowl champion one day, at least that's what we hope for you. I know, Juju, you sat down with us and you said next year you're going to see maybe one of your helmets up here. Juju Smith-Schuster of the Pittsburgh Steelers joining us here on Fantasy Football Today. Adam Azer, Heath Cummings. I'm Jamie Eisenberg. Juju, as you heard, it's a fantasy show. You are one of the rare football players, and we appreciate it, how you embrace fantasy. Talk about what fantasy football means to you and why you want to give back to the fans and make them feel welcome to play this game.
Man, it means a lot, for myself. When you see on social media, like, oh, is he playing this week? Is he not playing this week? Should I start him? Should I bench him? And, when I see that, I'm like, I got to let them know ahead of time. Like, I posted on social media before the media even posted about it. Oh, Juju Smith-Schuster is playing this week. So it takes a huge part of, my day and all my fans who are loyal to picking me up, I like to just give back. So it's pretty cool.
Does it bother you at all when you get some of the pushback of, oh, you had a bad game or, you had the fumble a couple years ago, and I know people got on you about that. You wanted to make sure you answered that. How much does that sort of impact you as well?
Not so much, because, I know, who's loyal, who's not with a situation like that with fantasy. It is a tough job because, you got to keep it back in your head, like, wow, these people are counting on you not to win the game, but also to make sure you need, amount of points. And it's also very hard, too, because when it's Monday Night Football and you're, the last dude on the roster, like, yo, I need you this week, I need, 28 points. I'm like, bro, chill out. It's a lot.
Now, last year you did a fantasy draft and picked DeAndre Hopkins over yourself in the first round. Where are you going to draft yourself in 2020?
I don't know, man. I like I said, I always pick other players just because I'm a big fan of them.
Right.
Picking Hopkins was, he's one of my favorite guys to watch, and the situation he's in with Deshaun, it's amazing. Right. I like what he does every year. He balls out. So I don't like picking myself.
All right, let's talk about the Super Bowl. All right, we got a couple of talented secondaries. Certainly, San Francisco's been really good in the back end, and you actually had a big touchdown against them in Week 3. What can the Chiefs wide receivers expect from the 49ers secondary?
Honestly, a lot of cover 3, a lot of man-to-man. Playing with a vet corner like Richard Sherman. Just expect, that every move, every step that you take, they're going to be looking at that. So, for myself, it was a lucky play, come across the middle and, breaking away free. So, hopefully, the Chiefs got it this game.
On the other side of the ball, they only threw 8 passes in their last game. What would it be like to be a receiver, only get 8 passes thrown the whole game?
Man, that's tough.
It's a lot of blocking.
It's a lot of blocking. You're blocking for a very, very, very long time. So, but a situation like that, man, if it's helping to win a game, be a part of it.
Yeah, we were wondering how you would do in your first season without Antonio Brown. Obviously, the Ben Roethlisberger injury kind of threw things, kind of haywire. But from what you saw, how different were the coverages comparing 2018 to 2019?
It was very different. You talk about going against the best corner on the opposing team, seeing them wherever you go, inside, outside. And then on top of that, you get a double coverage. Having a guy like Ben, who's a Hall of Fame quarterback, who can, put you in the best situation, and audibles, change the play, signals and stuff like that, can help out a lot. But at the end of the day, we work with what we got, and, we almost made it to the playoffs, but we fell short.
Did the coverages change when Ben Roethlisberger got hurt? I mean, I know we're only talking about a game and a half, but did you still get that type of star receiver treatment? I still
got the star receiver treatment, and it's tough, man. But at the end of the day, you got to have 11 guys working. So yeah.
I know you also dealt with some injuries last year as well. So can you talk about how much that affected you on a game-by-game basis? I know sometimes you guys are out, but a lot of times you guys play and you're still hurt. And then what are you looking forward to next year when Ben's going to be healthy, you're going to be healthy, you guys can do it again?
Man, honestly, that's probably one of the toughest things I've ever faced in my career is going through an injury like that for 5 weeks when you're out and not being able to help the team literally kills you, day in, day out. But, I've learned that, you got to be there mentally. You got to help the guys that mentally. You can help the guys who are on the field, in the room, off the field. And, hopefully next season, when Ben comes back, I'm just hoping that we have a dominant year, with the same defense we had this past year. And I think we're going to make some noise.
I asked you to do this last year when you were with us on Radio Row in Atlanta. I'm going to ask you to do the same thing again. Look into that camera right there and tell the people who play fantasy what to expect from Juju Smith-Schuster in 2020.
In 2020, it's your boy Juju Smith-Schuster right here. What to expect when you pick me up? Big plays, big dominate, a lot of points. Monday night, Thursday night, whatever you call it. You play Tuesday night, a lot of points coming your way.
You're big into video games. You got something going on with FORTNITE tonight. Can you talk about that? What you're doing?
Yeah, so big Twitch guy. I'm a streamer. I do play a lot of FORTNITE, and for myself, gaming's always been a thing in my heart, my passion. So today, the Twitch Streamer Bowls. Basically, I'm playing with Booga in a tournament on a 2v2, so it'll be fun.
Adam, you also.
Yeah. So Heath and I, we might be dating ourselves here, but have you ever played GoldenEye? 007 game on 64?
I have.
Because that was like the precursor to Fortnite, Halo, all that.
Yeah.
I think it's the best game ever. So I'm just curious, what game you think is maybe the best game ever, or if how you feel about that game, because that is like a legendary game for people our age.
Yeah, I mean, people my age, Fortnite is like the most legendary game right now.
Yes.
But yeah, I think Fortnite is definitely up there. That's a game that I play constantly every day, man. And it's just a game where you can go in and create everything, play with your friends, all platforms, which is awesome.
I'm so intimidated by those games. Like you see your kids play, I'm just like, I see my nephews playing, but I cannot. This is way too hard. Give me 60. Give me Nintendo 64.
That's why you have an All-Pro gamer and an All-Pro wide receiver. What are you doing with Bowl 24? Tell us about that.
So Bowl 24 today, basically with hydration and electrolytes, helps out so much. Bowl 24 is off the field. I use when I'm playing video games, hanging out, recovery when I'm out partying, drinking Bowl 24, and when I'm on the field competing and training, Gatorade's away.
And you're not just carrying around holding the bottle. You're taking some drinks. We saw you doing that, before our segment start. Juju, before we let you go, you got a Super Bowl pick. Who do you think's going to win between the Chiefs and the 49ers?
Man, I don't know who's going to win, but the score's going to be 35-28, and somebody's going to win. I'm going to just say that. I'm not picking no teams, so yeah.
Anybody in the game that you're looking forward to watching? Particular player?
Honestly, just to see, like you said, to see what the Chiefs do against that defense. I mean, it's a tough defense. I played against them, so just to see how they come out with that, and then also how I say Jimmy Guap is going to perform, against the defense too. So
2021, we're going to see Steelers in Tampa Bay. You representing the black and gold in the Super Bowl. That's the prediction, right?
There you go.
There you go. Juju Smith-Schuster joining us here in Fantasy Football today. We really appreciate it. Thank you for taking some time.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.